Alright, hey everyone, Meteorologist Alden German here in the WHAS 11 Weather Center. Been a while since we've done one of these, but we thought we'd give folks a little update on the snow that's coming our way. Now, thankfully, we don't expect any significant impacts from this, but we'll still go ahead and chat about it and see what all is going to be coming our way. And in fact, you can already see it right behind me there, the storm system that's coming our way. It is producing some rain and snow in Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, and down there in Louisiana, where they certainly need it, as they are in a really bad drought down there to our south. So as we take another look here at our radar, it's still a little ways away from us, and the resolution on this scale of radar isn't the biggest, but if we do a little measuring here, we can see that there's outer bands of rain and snow about 245 miles away. In reality, it's probably a little bit closer to, I would say, about 300, where we actually have meaningful snow that's falling and reaching the ground at the moment. So you see this kind of mess they have down here in Little Rock. Well, that's going to be what's coming our way. And this is a little bit deceptive too, because although we see a bunch of reds and oranges on there, that's not actually really heavy rain. That's radar detecting snowflakes that are melting as they're falling, so it creates that illusion of a very heavy rainfall. So I'll go ahead and jump into the bottom line first here. So this is really what you need to know. We expect to see a steady rain or snow, or frankly both, after midnight tonight. And snow will be most common for those that are in the northeastern half of our viewing area. So really kind of in that spot from I-65 eastward and north of the Bluegrass Parkway, so kind of that little quadrant. Now, the snow that we do expect to see is not going to be the most, maybe around an inch or so, and that would be slushy snow. That's going to be a good thing, though, in some sense, because it means that our impacts will be a little bit smaller, and we think the main impacts that we see would just be some wet roads. So any travel impacts would probably be limited, but if you are traveling somewhere late tonight or early tomorrow morning before sunrise, then you could maybe have that snow coming down hard enough briefly that it disrupts visibility just a little bit. But we're not expecting anything that's going to be a too large of an impact for us. So let's go ahead and go through Futurecast, because there have been some changes from yesterday, particularly where that rain-snow line is going to be found. And that's going to be important as well when it comes to how much snow you possibly do or don't see. First, through this afternoon, it'll just be cloudy, but after midnight, as mentioned, is when we start to see some of that rain and snow pushing into the region. Notice some light snow north of Highway 56 in southern Indiana, a couple of light showers there around the Bardstown region. We're in a little bit of a hole where there's not much happening, but that will fill in fairly quickly. As we continue through the early morning hours, notice how this pink line, which kind of delineates the rain from the snow, it's the rain-snow line basically. Notice how that's kind of to the south along the Parkway system. Yesterday, it was up to our north along Highway 56 in southern Indiana. And before that, it was along I-64. So it was going up, it was going down, or rather, it was shifting north. Now it's shifted south, and we'll have to see how our mid-afternoon model runs change when it comes to the placement of that rain-snow line. But it moving south means that we have a slightly better chance of having colder air in Louisville and in southern Indiana. And that also gives us a larger area that would see some snow and a better opportunity to see some light accumulating snowfall as well. Again, that wet, slushy stuff. So this is tomorrow morning at 6:30. Notice that by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, everything is already done. So in fact, by really 10:30, 11 o'clock, we should be seeing most of this push out of our area. Notice temperatures, though, they're well above freezing. They're in the middle 30s. So even if snow did accumulate on the ground, it wouldn't be sticking around for very long because the ground is still warm and our temperatures are above freezing. So that would result in that snow melting relatively quickly outside. As we head into our Saturday evening and overnight, we should see some Remnant activity kind of on the backside of this storm that would result in some more like rain showers, maybe a few like snow showers coming back as well. But otherwise, we would be staying much drier compared to where we were, with Sunday also looking to be mostly dry but somewhat cloudy and a bit dreary. Lingering flurries or rain showers will be possible, but nothing that would accumulate those temperatures with a mostly cloudy overcast sky you see in the upper 30s to the low 40s. So kind of brisk the next couple of days before we try to see those clouds break some as we head into our Monday morning. So it's been a while since we've had any measurable snowfall, and this is the latest snowfall map. Notice how it's been trying to up those snow totals just a little bit. It wants to give Louisville about 1.5 inches or so, but I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to knock that down some because I don't quite think we'll see that much. I think probably something around this would be more realistic, where we see 1 inch or less-ish, perhaps a little bit more as you head northeastward along I-71, so Newcastle, Henry County area could be the bullseye, which again is not really saying very much. And north of I-64, maybe picking up 1/2 inch or so. But again, nothing that's going to be too significant. South, near the parkways, maybe 1/10 to 1/4 inch of snowfall, but you would have some rain eventually falling over that too, which would just help to accelerate that melting process. So that's why we are emphasizing a relatively low impact event for us when it comes to this. Oops, I need to undo my changes there. Alright, so here's a fun fact, or not so fun fact, depending on your preference for snow. Well, one, it'll be a wet, slushy snow tomorrow morning. That's something your weather app won't tell you. It also is not going to tell you the last time Louisville saw 1 inch of snow in a single event was January 22nd of last year. It's been almost a full year since Louisville has seen at least 1 inch of snow, even longer since we've seen more than 1 inch of snow. In fact, for the entire calendar year 2023, only 1.3 inches of snow fell in Metro Louisville, which is wild. Normally we see about 13 inches on the year, so seeing that little kind of, it's impressive in its own right, but if you're a snow lover like me, not something you really like to see. Now obviously I've been talking a lot about snow, but not everybody's going to see snow. Some of us are only going to see rain. If you're south of the parkways, such as Taylor, Dare, Greene counties, Lebanon, Marion County, in Washington County, Kentucky, Springfield, you're not going to be seeing as much snowfall, if anything, but hopefully you'll be able to pick up some decent rainfall on the scale of about maybe 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch, which itself would be very beneficial because you are in a severe drought. Significant drought down there that's intensifying, so any little bit of rain that we get would be very beneficial for us, so hopefully that will continue. Long term, because we're not done yet, we're also looking at a storm for next Tuesday. This one could also come with some snow. However, this one is also going to be pretty windy and primarily rain initially. So as we look through our long-range Futurecast, this is next Tuesday. Look at all of that rain that's going to be moving through the Ohio Valley. That's great news for us because, again, a lot of the area is in a severe drought, so we really, really need the rain, and that would be extremely beneficial for us. There was some of that snow north, kind of near I-70 in central Indiana near Indianapolis. As we continue through Tuesday, still going to be raining. This is late Tuesday afternoon, and notice the snow back here west of Indiana. That's what we'll be watching on the backside of this storm to possibly move in. So we think with Tuesday, we would, we would start with rain, then transition over to snow late Tuesday night as temperatures fall and into Wednesday morning. So that could potentially be a larger area of snow, and that will be another chance for us to potentially have some accumulating snowfall as well. But a lot is going to change between now and next Tuesday, so that's going to be the next storm system that we keep close eyes on, and that one's probably going to be more impactful for us as well, which is why we're going to be keeping closer tabs on it. And then after that snow ends, we'll be dry for a few days, trying to see some sunshine again before possibly a third storm system moves in late next week, perhaps around Friday. So I've written in depth about this, kind of just saying in words what I've been saying verbally here. If you go to our website and visit the WHAS 11 Storm Team blog, that's where you can find an in-depth discussion about the weather pattern for this upcoming storm, this one that's right here behind me. Otherwise, that's all I have for right now. Christina San Juan is working on the new forecast for 4 o'clock. She'll be on at 4, and you can give her, you can tune into her and see what changes we have, because we will have some data to share then. And otherwise, if you do manage to get some accumulating snowfall, we'd love to see your pictures. You can email them to us. You can text them to us at 502-582-7290. Or you can go to join our Kentucky, Indiana Cloud Watchers page. So for right now, that's all I have. Have a fun Friday evening or Friday night for you, and enjoy your weekend. I am Meteorologist Alden German. Have a good day.